Hello everyone. I'm welcoming everyone in my new video. Today we are going to discuss one very interesting topic from logical reasoning. The topic name is blood relation, as you can see on screen. Yes, so this topic from reasoning is very interesting topic, and questions from blood relation topic, you may expect more than 2 to 3 questions in every exam. And if I will tell you importance of this topic, you will expect questions from blood relation in each and every competitive exam, including placement exam. Okay, so there you may expect 2 to 3 questions in any of the exam. Okay, now I hope few of you have idea about blood relation topic, and maybe you have solved some questions from blood relation topic too in our school days. Okay, so first and most important thing here is the concept, right? Concept is the base of every topic. So let's begin with our concept and start with our topic. Now, we all know that here we have to deal with generation. We all have generation gap, right? So basically, three generations we will deal with here: uh, parents' generation, grandparent generation, and your generation, right? So this three generation should have different levels. So before learning generation gap, what generation is, we have to see some tips. Okay. So I will tell you some tips before learning concept. So first tip that I would like to tell you is that draw a diagram. Drawing a diagram is not a difficult task in blood relation. Without a diagram, you will not be able to get the correct answer. So first and most important thing is to draw a diagram. Second important thing that I would suggest is that every generation has some different levels. Okay, different levels for every generation. For example, you are here. I'm a girl, right? So I'm representing myself as a in a circle. So I'm a girl, and my father, I will indicate my father by using this arrow. So he will be on above generation. Now my brother, I will indicate him in my generation, right? So there should be a different level for each and every generation. So if I will talk about my father's father, again my father's father will have generation above my father, correct? So the second tip is that every generation we should indicate by using different levels. Now third tip can be use symbols. Like in the previous example, I have written myself in consider myself as circle and my father as square, and again my brother as square, right? So use a symbol which will help you to draw a diagram. Okay, now we have to use very simple symbols for drawing a diagram. For example, let me tell you what I'm using. So for male, I'm using square. For female, for all the females, mother, father, daughter, I'm using circle, right? For indicating my above generation, for example, my father, my grandfather, I will use this arrow. For my generation, so I can write here above generation. I am going to use this arrow. My generation, I will use arrow like this. Okay. So we have to show our generation people in our level, correct? Now below generation. Below generation, I will use arrow like this. Now, if suppose you have to indicate your spouse. Now, what is spouse? Your spouse is nothing but your partner. Okay, for indicating partner, suppose there is a one girl, Ria. Ria is a female. Okay, and Ria is married to Raghav. Okay, so Raghav is a male, so I'm indicating Raghav in square and Riya in circle. So they are couple, right? If they are couple, then I'm using this sign. This arrow I will use for indicating couple. Understood? Yeah. So using symbol is the most important thing for drawing a diagram. Now next tip I want to give you. There is a no relation. There is a no relation like girlfriend or boyfriend. Okay, there's a no relation of girlfriend and boyfriend which they will give you in blood relation topic, and even also friend, there is a no relation of friends we have, and also two wives or two husband, there is a no relations you will have here in blood relation. You don't have to consider that, and they will not give questions from this. Okay, now I have given you four tips till now, correct? My fifth tip is to you for solving blood relation problem is that uh, you cannot judge anyone, any you cannot assume the gender from the name. So cannot assume a gender from name. Why I'm saying this? Because let's take one example. Kiran. Kiran Kiran is a name, but we all know that Kiran can be male or Kiran can be female. So if in question they are saying Riya is Riya is sister, Riya is sister of Kiran, right? So we can say that Riya is sister means Riya is a female and we can indicate Riya in circle, but sister of Kiran. So you cannot say that Kiran is a male or female, correct? So for example, Maya, we also cannot say that she is a male or female. So if it is Riya, if they are not giving Riya is sister, if they are only saying, if they are only indicating name, if they are not mentioning the gender, then you cannot consider that Riya is a female or male. Okay, fine. Now, these five steps or tips you have to remember while solving questions from blood relation. Sixth step, before solving any question from blood relation, try to draw your family tree. Okay, draw your family tree. Your family tree in the sense, draw yourself, your father, your mother, your sisters in your family. Okay, so that will really help you to understand generation gap as well as to understand names, what we can call to our father's sister's daughter, that you will get to know. Okay, so I hope you will take notes of this. Now I'm going to erase this part. Now, whatever I said, this all are here, correct? These symbols I only have told you to use. Now, as I said, we have three generations. First generation is of your father's father, second generation is your father's mother's generation, and third generation is like uh, our myself or yourself is the third generation, right? Below our generation, also there is one generation, your daughters, your son, your son's son, correct? Right. Okay. So here, if you are able to see this tree, see, again, we will divide our relation into two parts. One is paternal and one is maternal generation. Okay. Paternal side means what? Paternal side means your father's side, your father side relation. And next we have maternal generation. So maternal family, which is from your mother's side. Father side is paternal family, mother side is maternal family. For example, I am saying my grandmother. Grandmother can be of your mother's mother or can be of your father's father, right? So if my father's mother I can call as paternal side grandmother. And if she is your mother's mother, then I will call her as a maternal side grandmother. Okay? Yes. So this that is nothing but paternal and maternal. Now, what we will do, we will try to draw our family tree. Okay. Now you will get some idea how to draw a family tree by using symbols and by using generation labels, right? Okay, so right now I'm considering one person as myself. I will consider name Ria again. So Ria, you can consider a girl. Ria is a girl, and A is the father of Ria. A is the father of Ria. How can I indicate A? A is above Ria's generation, right? So I will use this arrow to indicate A. Now B marries B married to A. Now B is married to A. So if A is a male, then definitely we can say that B is a female, right? And this sign we have to use for a couple. Now Ria is a daughter of A and B. Correct. Now there is A's brother is C. C has one brother. A has one brother and his name is C. Okay. Now, can you tell me how C is related to Ria? How C is related to Ria? C is the uncle of Ria, right? Because your um, Ria's father's brother is nothing but the uncle of Ria, right? Okay. Then let's consider C has only son. C has only son D. C has only son D. Now, what is the relation of D and Ria? D is the cousin of Ria, right? Because your uncle's son is the cousin of Ria. Now, E is married to C. E is married to C, right? Yes. If E is married to C, then how E is related to D? E is mother of D. Correct? Yes, E is mother of D. Now, can you tell me how E is related to A? What is the relation of E to A? Now, C is the brother of A. Then E married to C. E is a female, right? So E is sister-in-law of A. Okay, E is sister-in-law of A. Okay, let's consider one more scenario here. Now Ria is married to F. Okay, Ria is married to F. So Ria is a female. Definitely F is a male. Correct. Now tell me how B is related to F. Now I know that B is a mother of Ria, right? And Ria married to F. So B will be mother-in-law of F. And B is mother of Ria. And for F, B is mother-in-law. So what is the relation of F with B? What is the relation of F with B? The relation of F with B is son-in-law, right? Correct. Yes. So similarly, A F relation with A and B is son-in-law. If I will say relation of A with F is nothing but father-in-law. Correct? A is the father of Ria and A is the father-in-law of F. Similarly, B is the mother of Ria and B is the mother-in-law of F. Right? Okay. Now Ria has one daughter called K. Ria is a K is a daughter of Ria. Now, what is the relation of K with B? We all know that mother's father is the grandfather of K, right? Yes. And what is the B is the grandfather of K. A is the grandmother of K. Now, who is K to A and B? A and B, the relation of K with A or with B is nothing but granddaughter. Okay, granddaughter. Okay. Now, if I will say what is the relation of K with D, can you tell me what is the relation of K with D? We all know that D and Ria are cousin. Now, cousin's daughter is nothing but niece, right? So, K is the niece of D, and D is the uncle of K. Understood? Yeah. Suppose K has one brother. K has one brother G. Okay. Now, G is the nephew of D. Okay, G is the nephew of D. Yes. So this is how you have to draw a diagram in for your family, so that you will get to know how can we draw a diagram in question, and how easily we can get the relationship. Now, if you have any doubt for knowing the relations, for example, what you will call to your brother's wife or brother's husband's wife, right? Brother's wife's husband. So for that, we have one table here. So you can see father's son. Now, father's son can be you and can be your brother, right? Your father's daughter can be yourself or your sister. Now, father's brother is your uncle, right? Father's sister is your aunt. Father's father is grandfather. Again, the term comes under paternal and maternal, right? Father's mother is grandmother. Son's wife is daughter-in-law, correct? In the previous case, we have mentioned. So, if we know who is the father and mother of F, so parents of F, how Ria is connected? Ria is the daughter-in-law of F's parents, right? Yes. Now, daughter's husband. Daughter's husband is son-in-law. Wife's sister is again sister-in-law. Wife's brother is brother-in-law. Brother's son. Brother's son I called you. For example, cousin son is nephew or niece. Daughter, for daughter it is niece. For son it is nephew. Now, uncle or aunt's son or daughter. That's cousin. Sister's husband. Sister's husband is brother-in-law, right? Brother's wife is sister-in-law. Grandson or granddaughter's daughter is great-granddaughter. Okay. Suppose your father's daughter, then daughter's daughter. So this daughter is great granddaughter to this father, and again you have daughter's daughter, then that is nothing but great granddaughter. Okay, so two times great we have here for below generation, right? Yes. Now we will solve few questions where they will mention only. Concept of only is very important. Why? Because most of the time they will ask you questions from the sentences only. Okay. Now, only son will be male, definitely. Only daughter means obviously female, correct? Now, only child, where we will keep this only child, in male or female? Not both, right? Child can be male, can be female. So, both the blocks we have to use for only child. Now, let's try to draw a diagram for this few sentences from out of seven. Only son of my father's only son. Okay, suppose let's consider A is myself and my father will be above generation. So my father's only son, who is that? A only, right? So this sentence is talking about myself. Now, only daughter of mother. My mother's only daughter is myself only again, right? Okay. Only son of my paternal grandfather. My paternal grandfather means what? My father's father, right? Only son. My only son of my paternal grandfather's. Only son of my paternal grandfather is who? Is your father, correct? Is your father. Now, third, only daughter of my paternal grandmother. My paternal grandmother means my father's mother. My father's mother, only daughter, only daughter of my paternal grandmother. Okay. So they are talking about grandmother. Mm, okay, sorry. It was correct only. My paternal grandmother means my father's mother, only daughter, right? So only daughter of my paternal grandmother. So it means it is not daughter. sister of your father, right? Which is aunt, correct? My paternal grandmother's only daughter is nothing but what? She is the aunt of your. Now let's talk about this fifth one. Only daughter of my maternal grandmother. My mother's only daughter is nothing but what? Who? She's your mother only, right? Yes. Okay. Now we will solve some few examples. So later you can solve examples from worksheet. Okay. Okay, let's solve this example. So for solving each and every question from blood relation, we should know the tips which I have given to you. Draw a diagram first. Deepak is brother of Ravi. How can I denote Deepak is brother of Ravi? Okay, here I will draw one diagram. Deepak is brother. If Deepak is brother, it means Deepak is a male, and I will mention male in square. Is a brother of Ravi. Now I don't know who is Ravi, male or female, right? Now Rekha is sister of Atul and Ravi is son of Rekha. Now Ravi is a son means Ravi is a male again. Ravi is a son of Rekha, but I don't know Rekha is father or mother of Ravi. So Ravi is a son of Rekha and Rekha is sister. It means Rekha is a female and Rekha is sister of Atul. Correct? Okay. Now we know that Rekha is a mother of Ravi and Deepak and Ravi are siblings. So it means Rekha is a mother of Deepak and Ravi. How Deepak is related to Rekha? Now Deepak is here and Rekha is here. We have to find out relation of Deepak with Rekha. Right? Relation of Deepak with Rekha is son. Option D is the correct answer. Right? So this is how by using diagram you will feel this question is nothing. Okay, let's solve few. We have so many examples here, right? Let's solve one question from new example, new type. Okay. Looking at the portrait of man, Harish said, his mother is the wife of my father's son. Brothers and sisters, I have none. Okay, now here, how can you solve this question? It's a very easy thing to solve this kind of question. First of all, you have to check who is speaking. Who is speaking? Harish is speaking. Now, Harish is saying, my father's son. So always you will start drawing diagram from the word my father's son. So I will write Harish name here because I cannot give any symbol because I don't know who is Harish. Okay. Now Harish is saying my father's son. My father's son can be Harish or his brother. Is the wife of my father's son. So Harish's wife. Definitely Harish is a male then, right? Harish's wife, his mother. That person's mother is Harish's wife. So there is a man in the portrait. Consider this is the portrait. And this portrait is of his mother, who is the wife of Harish, right? Okay. So at whose portrait was Harish looking? So Harish is a who is the Harish of this person? Is it correct? I think let's solve this question one more time. Brothers and sisters, I have none. So Harish don't have brother or sister, right? So father's son, wife of my father's son, his mother, correct. Yes. So this is the wife of Harish and this portrait person's wife is the person's mother is the Harishka wife, right? So at whose portrait was Harish looking? So Harish is the he that portrait man is nothing but the son of Harish, right? So yeah, here we have option his son. Our diagram was correct. So this is how you will get some confusion while after drawing diagram also. So our diagram was correct and our answer is his son, right? So again, concept is the power. Always remember, you should have practice of solving a lot of questions from blood relation. Then only you will feel that it is easy. Otherwise, without practice, everything is difficult. Okay, so here we are ending our session. So bye bye, and I will see you in the next video again.